Yo, what's up guys? So in today's video, we are going to be rating the best Halloween Lucky Block items and even the other Halloween items in Roblox Bedwars. As you guys can see, I am using some footage before the new Halloween map. So guys, you guys have one more look at this amazing summer map. Credit to the devs. They did a really good job on this, but it's time for the Halloween map that you guys will see in a little bit. And honestly, this map is pretty cool. But let's get right into the ranking of the Halloween items. These items are really cool to rate, so make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, so starting off with the first item is the werewolf. When you turn into a werewolf, you're able to have more speed and movement, which allows you to go to generators and the middle faster than normal, and you will be able to outrun players and win the game faster. Also, when pressing the wolf button, you are able to have a big red bubble that does lots of damage to players, and you howl in the game, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I will honestly have to rate this a is it better than a B tier? It's definitely better than a B in my opinion. I like the howl a lot. They took a lot of effort into this and it's really fun. Just like we get like the werewolf skin, but it doesn't show with the armor. So I'm gonna have to give this kit a 9 and in the A tier. Next up is the Grimoire, which allows you to spawn skeletons that can defeat players for you. However, you do lose HP by using the Grimoire. So I'm going to have to give this a 8.8 in the A- tier. I would have gave it a 9, but you lose over 60 HP when using the Grimoire. And the next item is the Frankenstein Lightning Coil. This is a pretty cool item because you can spam this in your enemy's base and they would take a lot of damage. However, you would take damage as well, so it's a 50% chance of winning. And I just lost so much HP with just 2 lightning coils. If I were to place these down in a real game, me and my enemy would be so low. So I have to rate this an 8.4 in the B tier. So now it's time for the one and only Ghost Orb that lets you jump up and go up in the air. You can also throw these onto your opponents and they would fall into the void. Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage from this Ghost Orb. And I just fell right and I just died from the Ghost Orb. So here's some good advice. Never use the Ghost Orb on yourself. So I'm going to have to give it in the A tier a 9.2 or 9.3. A quick break. Guys, make sure to join my Discord server, link in the description below. We do giveaways, tournaments, events, and more. The next item is the Cursed Coffin. You can turn into a vampire. The bad thing about this is you have 250 HP, but you take 10 damage every second if you don't eliminate someone. So this is a very bad item. If you are nowhere near an enemy, you will just die. Or if your bed is broken, you'll lose the match. However, it's still a pretty good item. I like the avatar. I like the abilities. Pretty cool in my opinion. So I have to give this a 7.3 because you lose so much HP. So it's in the C tier. And the next one is actually one of my favorites. It's the Witch's Broom. This is a really fun item to use because you're able to travel around the map at a fast speed. Also, this is a really good item if you are running from someone, or if you're trying to catch someone, or if you're doing a race. Anything really fun, honestly. It's a really fun item in my opinion. So I'm going to have to rate this item a 9.4 or 9.5. It's in the A tier. Now, the Jack's abilities. So these are now not in the Halloween Lucky Blocks. So this is now the oil bomb. You can get this from the Jack kit and use a oil bomb. You can use an oil bomb that can do damage to teammates, enemies, or even yourself. This is really fun to use in 30v30 game mode for trolling your teammates or the enemy's base. I'm going to have to rate this an an 8.8 in the A minus tier. Now the pumpkin. It doesn't let me use it, but you can get this with the farmer kit. And the pumpkin can do a lot of damage to enemies and even in dangerous situations. So I'm going to give this an 9.1 in the A tier. Finally, the spider trap with 8.7 in the A minus tier. Now let's get into the final results. Alright guys, so here are the final results. So for the Grimoire, we got an A tier, 9.4. For the Frankenstein Lightning Coil, we got an 8.5 in the B tier. For the Cursed Coffin, for the Vampires, we got a 7.3 in the C tier. For the Ghost Orb, we got an A with 9.3. For the Witch's Broom, we made it all the way to an A, 9.4. Werewolf, A minus, 8.9. And also with the Spider Trap, an A minus and an 8.7. Oil Bomb with the jacket, an A minus, 8.8. Halloween Pumpkin, A, 9.1. So those are the final results. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Also a banger myth busting video on probably Friday or Saturday, so go see that when it comes out. And peace.